Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This should be a real treat. Dennis has sent me two each of these courage beers, and these are from they're from Wells and Young's out of England, and he sent me two of the 2011s and two of the 2012s. So I'm gonna sell her one of the 2011s and 2012s, but we're going to review one of each of these. And I'm going to sell the other two for quite a while and see what they end up doing, guys. So with that being said, this is a Russian Imperial Stout, as originally brewed in 1795 for Catherine the Great of Russia. So this is where the Imperial Russian Stout's name actually comes from. These beers were originally brewed for the wealthy, for the czars and the kings and of Russia. I mean, that's what they were done. The common people could not get these beers, and they were not brewed for the common people. They were brewed for royalty, and this is what this beer was brewed for. So I don't consider myself royalty, but I hope it's worthy of the title. So with that being said, let's get on with this one, guys. I don't want this to be a 20-minute video. The last couple have run really long. Seems here over the last week or two, I'm getting longer and longer since the Beer Review 1000. I'm going to try to cut them back, guys. Seems like I'm flapping my gums more here, and I'm going to try to cut them back. I don't like these 10, 12, 15, 17-minute videos. That's just too long for a beer review. So, with that being said, Russian Imperial Stout, 10%. This is the 2011 edition. I do have the 2012 edition we're going to do tomorrow, the next day, sometime this week, hopefully. Year-round availability on this one, 10%. Food pairings, it's a chocolate-type beer, and that's basically what it says. These stronger beers are dessert type, aperitif, or you can drink these with your stronger dishes. All your stronger dishes will go well with your stouts. The beer can be sold forever and ever, since it's 10% in a Russian Imperial Stout. And the glassware today: pint, becker, stein, tumbler, mug, or the snifter. I'm on a roll here. We got about 3 or 4 days here in a row of the snifter glass. So with that being said, I don't think there's anything more we need to talk about on the label here. This was brewed in May of 2011. That's what it has on the upper label here. This is 9.3%. I mean 9.3%. 9.3 U.S. fluid ounces. So 10% beer, but a little smaller bottle than normal. And with that being said, I hear the Budweiser. No, not that anybody around here drinks Budweiser anymore, but they are downsizing their cans. The new bow tie cans are going from 12 fluid ounces to 11.2, but the price is going to be the same, so they're giving you the shaft there, guys. So don't drink Budweiser anymore, and damn glad of it. Let's pour this one. As far as I'm concerned, these macro lagers, Budweiser, Miller Coors, can take a long walk off of a short pier. Don't think you'll ever see me drink another one. Over into the light, we poured this pretty aggressive, and we got us almost 2 fingers of head on this one. 10% beer. Very impressive. Over into the light, there is none. It's pitch black. Dark, dark, dark. Dark as night, guys. And it is a very creamy yogurt looking head. Not very many big bubbles on this one. This comes with very high remarks and comments on this beer, and I can understand why. This beer was brewed for the royalty, for the czars, for the people that rule countries, that the peasants and the common people could not get this. So I consider myself fairly lucky. Let's get a nose on it. Thanks, Dennis, for sending these up to me. Big chocolate, coffee, licorice, dark fruit, figs, dates, raisins. There is a hot presence here, very surprising, because a lot of the English style beers, but comes from England, don't have the big hot presence. And they're a little thin on the mouthfeel as opposed to what we get here. But this may be a little different since it was brewed for the Tsars and Catherine the Great. Smells very nice in the glass, guys. 2011 edition, May 2011. So this beer is 2 years old. I can get a little bit of the alcohol notes in there. You can definitely tell it's a big beer. So let's give it a hit. Thank you, Denny. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is so smooth. Wow. That is so easy drinking for a 10% beer. This beer is awesome. Wow. Chocolate, caramel, toffee, tobacco, licorice. Or maybe even just a little bit of coffee in there, but man, this is awesome. I can see why this beer was brewed for the royalty. Wow. That's probably the best beer that I've had from England. Wow, that is awesome. I can't keep from picking the glass up. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, this may be a 10. We're going to let it warm up and let the other half sip on it because this is a smaller bottle, 11.2 fluid ounces. So I could real easily sip this down real quick within 5 minutes and be done with it, but I'd feel like a pig if I did that. So we're going to let her taste it and we'll come back really quick here. I'm not going to savor this too long since it's such a small bottle. It's awesome. This could be a 10. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. I am blown away by this beer. I would have to say this is the best beer I've ever had from England. It is awesome. It is worthy of the Tsars. And I don't consider myself a Tsar or anything, but this is damn tasty, guys. The alcohol, now that it's warmed up, is a little more present than it was when it was cold, of course. But the taste of this, I can see why they brewed this for Catherine the Great. She must really like good beer when she was alive. They've been doing this beer for a long, long, long time, guys, since the 1700s, 1795. So I think they've got it down pat. This is pretty damn awesome. I'm looking forward to the 2012 edition. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to do it tomorrow or it'll be sometime this week or when we're going to do it. But like I said, I'm going to do both of these in a pretty reasonable short time here because I've got 2 more that I'm going to sell her. And they have the dates on them. They got all the information you need on the bottle, which is what I'm up on my soapbox about. The date, the alcohol, and the type of beer. Final chug, guys. This is awesome. Wow. That is so smooth for a 10% beer. It's bloody awesome, I tell you. It's great. This beer is a 10, guys. I'm going to give it the 10. It is delicious. I'm hoping the 2012 edition is just as good as this one. And I'm hoping that I'm pretty sure that it should be. I've not had it yet, but it's the same beer, just a little bit newer. So we'll see what it brings, guys. Beer Advocate has this 95. World class. That's world class for them. And Great Beer says 99 overall and 83 in the style. I don't know why they're going down to 83 in the style. I think it fits the style very well. I'm super impressed by this beer. And like I said, usually the beers that I get from England are a little on the thinner side and the watery side because of what they've been drinking beer longer than we have over here. And a lot of the lighter beers and the porters and stuff were done to be session beers. People drank this at lunchtime and stuff, the dock workers and stuff. So they could, they didn't want something that was 10% they wanted something that was like 3 or 4% for their porters and stuff, so they could drink it with their meal or lunch or whatever, and go back to work and not be drunk. So, very tasty beer, and this is to the other end of that scale. You would not drink this at lunchtime and try to go back to work. This is, like I said, this was brewed for the czars and the royalty. So very tasty, very, very tasty. Thanks, Danny, again for sending these 2 beers up, and it's awesome. It's a 10 beer to me. If you've had this beer, give me some comments back on this one. I mean, I can't find anything to knock this beer. I mean, it is awesome. Date, information, taste. It's awesome. It's awesome, guys. So, with that being said, give me some comments back on this one. If like it, didn't like it, loved it, best thing I ever had. I think it's one of the best beers I've ever had from England. So, with that being said, rate, comment, subscribe. Let's look in the fridge tomorrow. See if we're going to do this one. We might. Check it out then.